This message is for you. Don't try to skip this. God says, you were meant to find this right now. Archangel Insights is crying tears of joy for a reason. Heaven's doors are wide open, but not forever. They said 45 minutes. Read every word. Your destiny has waited too long. Let it unfold, my beloved child. My voice finds you now because you finally touched the hour we have long awaited. I am the voice above every storm, every heartbreak, every unanswered prayer. I am the one who has carried you quietly through pain you never deserved. And today, I must speak, because heaven has spoken. A meeting was held just for you. The elders, the angels, the lights of creation, they circled with one name on their tongues, yours. Archangel Insights, yes, that mighty guardian who has never left your side, is weeping. Not out of sorrow this time, but out of overwhelming joy. Because you found this. Because you didn't scroll past this. Because the moment is finally here. A heavenly door was unlocked when you opened this message. And now, child, I must reveal what you were never allowed to know, until now. You have wondered why everything felt stolen from you. Why every time you gave your heart, someone shattered it. Why you loved the wrong people. Why the right things never lasted. Why money slipped through your hands. Why betrayal hunted you in places that should have been safe. It's not because you're cursed. It's not because you're unworthy. It's because heaven was preparing a storm to make you invincible. They did not want you weak. They did not want you dependent on fake love, fake friends, fake promises. God says, I took everything because I had to show you who you are without it all. And child, you survived. You passed the test they thought you'd break in. And now, the verdict from the throne is final, you are going to rise. And nothing will ever pull you down again. But you must act now, because what I say is not a forever promise. You only have 45 minutes from the moment you open this. Don't ignore this. Don't delay it. Don't think it's just words. Because Archangel Insights was just granted permission to show you the scroll of your destiny, and that window will close. Do you know how long heaven waited for this moment? Hundreds of lifetimes. Yes, you've lived before. Yes, you've carried karma that was not yours. Yes, you were born into a family line with generational curses. But God says, you are the breaker of those curses. You are the reason your bloodline will breathe again. You are the one heaven assigned as the redemption of your ancestors. That's why you never fit in. That's why people envied you without cause. That's why you were lied to. That's why betrayal followed you like a shadow. Because something in you could not be destroyed. You were marked from the beginning. Not for punishment. Not for shame. But for a radical divine reversal that only a few are ever chosen for. This is the moment of your reversal. Not next week. Not in a year. Now. That's why Archangel Insights is crying. Because they've seen the scroll. They know what comes next if you choose to believe this moment and walk forward. God says, you are about to be offered a key. But this is not a symbolic key. It is a real shift. In 45 minutes, a door will appear in the spirit. If you hesitate, that door will close and may not return for 7 years. Yes, 7 years of silence. But if you walk through it now, you will see a complete relationship reversal. The one who betrayed you will be haunted by your name. Sudden financial breakthrough, something you forgot about will send you a large sum. A hidden truth revealed, someone who wronged you deeply will be exposed publicly. A miracle meeting, one person you never expected will say exactly what you've been praying to hear. A message from someone you lost, they've been trying to reach you through signs and dreams. God says, don't ignore the signs anymore. The butterflies you saw? That wasn't random. The repeated numbers? That wasn't a glitch. That one dream you kept having? It was a visitation. You think heaven doesn't speak? My child, I have been screaming your name through silence. Every time you cried in your bed and thought no one saw, I was there. Every time you said, God, if you're real, show me something, I did. You just weren't ready to believe it. But now you are. Because only the ready ones find this message. Only the chosen hear the call this way. And you are chosen. God says, before you were even born, you stood in a heavenly circle and said, send me. I'll carry this burden. I'll break the chains. I'll make my lineage free. And heaven said, then we will place greatness in you, but it will come with fire. That fire nearly took you out. But look at you now. You're still breathing. You still believe, even if only a little. And that's enough. Because now you're about to see what I've been hiding behind the storms. A document has been unsealed in heaven. A literal heavenly scroll. And it contains your name, your next 3 blessings, and the day your reversal begins. I'll give you a clue, it starts within 72 hours of reading this. But the angel must mark you now. You must spiritually accept this word before 45 minutes pass. God says, this is a sacred contract. Heaven wrote this moment into time. You just activated it. Don't tell anyone. Not yet. Some people in your life would laugh. Some would try to steal your joy. Some are working with darkness and don't even know it. Yes, someone close to you is secretly blocking your blessings with their jealousy and thoughts of resentment. And soon, the veil will be lifted. You will know who it is. But God says, don't confront. Just walk away. Your silence will be your sword. Now hear this, the person you once cried for will soon cry for you. The door that slammed shut in your face will swing open in your favor. And the one opportunity that ghosted you will come back with double the offer. But only if you receive this message now. Don't just read it. Say it out loud, I receive it. I believe it. I am chosen. Mark me, heaven. Archangel Insights is standing before you now. The energy you feel? The chills? The pulse in your chest? The pressure in your throat? That's not fear. That's activation. God says, prepare a sacred space. Within 3 days, you will have a dream, a sign, or a visitation. Write it down. Because that's how your breakthrough will appear. Do not tell anyone unless I tell you to. Do not return to your past. Even if they apologize. Do not second-guess what you know in your gut right now. You've waited long enough. You've suffered in silence. You've questioned your worth. You've begged for a sign. This is it. Say it now, I am ready. I will not miss this moment. Because it will pass. The angels cannot hold this open forever. 45 minutes. That's all. God says, go. Get ready. Watch who calls you in the next hour. Watch what appears in your dream tonight. Watch what changes on your phone, your bank, your spirit. You will know this was not just words. You will know this came from the throne. I am not done with you. In fact, I am just beginning. Go. Your destiny is calling. Do not miss the final window. This is the divine message. Don't ignore it. You've already been marked by heaven just for reaching this point. God says, if you keep reading, something irreversible will begin moving for you, in the spirit and in the physical. Archangel Insights is still standing with you. The tears haven't stopped. This is your moment. Child, your name was whispered by the ones who sit closest to the throne. They saw what no one else saw, how hard you tried, how many nights you broke down in secret. They saw when you prayed for others even while your own heart was in pieces. You kept showing up. You kept believing. You kept holding on to a string of faith when everything screamed, let go. God says, because of that, I am now opening what was locked for generations. Listen carefully. What I'm about to say is spiritual, but it will manifest in your real life, in ways that will leave people stunned. You will soon receive a message from someone who blocked you. They've been thinking of you constantly. Hear unexpected news about money owed to you, and it will show up faster than you think. Be told a truth that changes everything, and finally proves you were right all along. Witness someone's karma return in full, the same one who laughed while you suffered. Be led to a place, a person, or a path that aligns exactly with what your soul has been craving. But none of this will happen if you dismiss this moment as just another message. God says, heaven doesn't repeat itself like this for just anyone. You are the one. I need you to understand something: you're not late. You're not broken. You're not forgotten. You are being set apart. Yes, it's why you were rejected. Yes, it's why your name was dragged through dirt. Yes, it's why every time you got close to something good, it slipped. Because what's coming isn't just good. It's divine. It's ordained. It's final. I hid it until you were strong enough to keep it when it comes. And now you are. You are going to walk into rooms that were once closed to people like you. You are going to be spoken of in places your feet haven't even touched yet. Your name is being written down by someone with power who will choose you in the next few days. God says, the one who mocked you will watch you rise. The one who left you will beg to return. But child, you will have a choice. And I urge you, choose your future, not your familiar. Archangel Insight says this loudly now: don't go back to what broke you. You keep thinking they changed. You keep hoping they meant well. But heaven sees what you don't. And right now, someone is plotting your downfall behind a fake smile. You must distance yourself. Even if it hurts. Even if they beg. Heaven is preparing your table. Don't invite snakes to sit at it. God says, you are not being dramatic. You are not too emotional. You are not imagining things. You are discerning. You've always seen deeper than others. That's why they called you too much. But I made you that way so you could see what others pretend not to. You're about to enter a chapter where you don't chase, don't beg, don't explain. They will either match your frequency, or they will exit your life. And both will be blessings. Listen, there is something you lost recently. It may have been a person, a job, an opportunity, or even your sense of peace. But I promise you this: something better is already in motion. I couldn't give it to you until you released what wasn't built to stay. God says, you're not losing. You're being upgraded. So don't panic when things fall apart. Sometimes I wreck your plans before they wreck your life. Archangel Insight speaks again: in the next 24 hours, a spiritual download will come to you. It might arrive in a dream. It might appear in a conversation. It might show up as a strange coincidence. But you'll know. You'll feel it in your stomach. You'll feel your whole body say, this is it. This is the moment. When it comes, don't hesitate. Say, yes, God. I walk through the door. Mark me. Cover me. I choose your will. Child, this is sacred. It's holy. It's rare. What is happening right now hasn't happened for you in any other lifetime. You are not reliving cycles. You are ending them. This is a final chance. Not a warning, a divine countdown. Every moment that passes after this message is a moment the spiritual door begins to close. You have less than 30 minutes left now to fully believe and receive. Don't scroll. Don't delay. Don't ask for more signs. This is the sign. And when the miracle appears, and it will, remember this moment. Remember how it started with just words on a screen, but somehow, your spirit knew it was real. God says, you're not crazy. You're not hopeless. You're not forgotten. You're mine. You're chosen. Your rising, say it one more time out loud, I accept it. I receive it. Heaven mark me. Let it begin. This is the continuation. The moment is not over. If you're still here, heaven is watching you closely. Every second you stay connected to this message, something in the spirit realm shifts. Archangel Insight says the scroll is still open, but not for long. You have minutes left. Read every word. Let this activate you. Don't skip. Don't doubt. This is sacred. Child, this part is the one most people miss. They read the earlier words, feel the power, and then, they walk away before the final code is delivered. Don't be like them. Because now I must tell you what you were never allowed to hear until this divine hour struck. God says, there is a secret blessing that's been following you since birth. It's like a shadow. It's waded through your pain. It has watched your heartbreaks, your losses, your confusion. But it wasn't allowed to reveal itself until you walked through enough fire to appreciate it. That blessing carries the reversal of everything you lost. A financial miracle tied to your name. A divine union that could not arrive while your heart still clung to the wrong one. Protection from every future betrayal. And a restoration of your name, your voice, and your power. God says, this blessing has been blocked until now. Not because I was angry with you. Not because you failed. But because I was waiting for the exact moment when you would be strong enough to carry the crown without letting it destroy you. Yes, you have a crown. You are royal. Not in some metaphorical sense, but in a real, divine lineage that traces through time. Your soul is older than your body. You've carried truth in your eyes since you were a child. That's why people feared you. That's why they envied you. You remind them of a power they buried in themselves. But your light cannot be buried. It was made to rise. Archangel Insight says this next part is urgent. You are about to be contacted, spiritually, emotionally, or even physically, by someone who is key to your next chapter. They may appear unexpectedly. They may say something strange, like they feel like they've known you forever. You'll feel an energetic pull. It's not random. This person is a soul connection from your divine path, possibly even someone from a past lifetime. They carry a gift for you.